Known children's author is defending herself against growing accusations of transphobia. This is Jk Rolwing, the creator of Harry Potter, of course, who sparked outrage last weekend with a series of controversial tweets about trans women.
Case of cancellous authoress, as Jk Rowling is not invited to the Harry Potter 20-year anniversary. I guess following some of her comments on trans women. What's the story here, Nick?
Indeed, it's in the Daily Mail. Jk Rowling will not be featured in Harry Potter 20th anniversary special after controversial tweets about transgender people.
What is making a splash online today? We're going to start with the Harry Potter author Jk Rolwing, who's got herself involved in a very thorny dispute. Tell us about that.
Yes, it has spiraled out of control. So
what a year it's been, man.
Hey Ross, sauce it up.
It seems like things sometimes need to get so bad before they can get good. And if you feel that way, look, you're never alone. I've gone through that same shit. So fuck it, keep going. Look, can't even look at myself. Too many times rejecting my health. This pain and hate that I felt. You look at me smiling, can't even tell. This the truth that I'm gonna spell. Lately I've been living in hell. Fake friends wishing me well. Play me like the ring of a bell. Look, I look around and see some people happy. Fuck how you doing, don't approach me and do not ask me. I wanna leave all my problems in a New York taxi, but these thoughts I can't escape every day harass me. Look, I don't even know anymore, man. I'm just gonna keep going. Fuck it. Coming clearer, why I can't look at myself in the mirror. No, in the mirror, no. We got it clearer, why I can't look at myself.
Cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is when a person is made aware that they hold conflicting beliefs or when their beliefs contradict their behaviors. In order for cognitive dissonance to truly occur, a person has to be made aware of the dissonance. Not all instances of cognitive dissonance have the same impact on an individual. How personal a belief is, how highly valued a belief is, and how large the disparity is between the conflicting beliefs or behaviors all play a role in the amount of discomfort people feel during cognitive dissonance. Much more highly valued beliefs, such as political opinions, will create much more discomfort since they conflict with a person's identity, making them more complicated to resolve. And that's really what's interesting about cognitive dissonance. It isn't so much the dissonance itself, but how people resolve it. It can be an opportunity for growth, or it can be an opportunity to obscure reality.
I need a change, used to blame it on my pain. I'm just tired of the same. Fuck the money and the fame. I just veered off my path, had to change directions, take off my mask and count up all my blessings. I said, that ain't really why I started. Often in life, I'm really just guarded. Fuck all that money and fame.
Now, police have been criticized for saying they will record rapes by offenders with male genitalia as being committed by a woman if the attacker identifies as a female, even if they have not legally changed their gender. So apparently this is what has gotten her very upset.
But I was just going through it. Power, I tend to abuse it. Myself, I often lose it. I've been faking, you knew it. Feeling like I blew it. Now I got a new hit. If I'm gonna flex my highs, gotta showcase when I'm low. I just pray one day that I really blow. Coming right back to the real me, though. They just wanna see how the story unfold. I control the narrative and how that go. They just want top, but they don't know. All them days was freezing cold. I've been an asshole. I've been a douchebag. Still I'm a rap though, but not about cool swag. Need more substance back in my music, I would just say. Sometimes we get a little lost in order to find a way. Got thoughts and tension in my mind, I should never go and pay. Would I fall victim all the time I did earlier today? Hey, what does that mean? The dream that you chasing is not what it seems. The older I get, it's not about cream, but the people I love and building a team. Talking connection.
story about Winston Smith, a middle-aged man who lives in Oceania, a collection of countries that form one of the 3 superpowers in the world. He is stationed in dreary London, working as a clerk for the Ministry of Truth under Big Brother, the overruling party of Oceania. His job is to update all text, like books, newspapers, speeches, etc., to match whatever the party deems as correct. He takes caution from the Thought Police, a police-like group who use telescreens to view any suspicious activity from potential troublemakers. Then, first and foremost, 1984 portrays a dystopian society overly controlled by an oligarchical government, where a few powerful people make the rules for all. In essence, it's about power and control. To do this, Big Brother controls information. We're also introduced to 4 ministries within Oceania that, while different from the branches of government in the Western world, parallel contemporary powers that influence our lives today. The Ministry of Truth can represent the media, which provides news, information, and entertainment. The Ministry of Peace can represent the military. The Ministry of Plenty can represent businesses and corporations. And the Ministry of Love can represent culture, conformity, or societal pressure to accept certain paradigms.
I'm changing my sound. Maybe I gotta just bounce for a second. Let me tell you why I'm stressing. Don't know who to be. Thought I was a better me. That's just not it, truthfully. Feeling like I'm losing me. What the hell I do to me? Really, it is so new to me. Please promise don't look at me. Sometimes gotta check yourself. Rebuild and wreck yourself. Should've never bought that bell. Should've put it back in my music.
If perhaps you're not underselling it in your book title, that we might actually be approaching the end of women. I mean, Jk Rolwing is basically being shut out of this party because she thought that the term persons who menstruate was ridiculous, and why were we all so scared of saying the word women? Why are we all so scared of saying the word women?
Jk Rowling is the creator of a billion-dollar empire, an extremely successful franchise. On what planet would a female creator of something that is so culturally relevant and explosive not be invited to a celebration of it? I don't think you would see that in any other case, but in this case, because trans activists are as aggressive and intimidating as they are, they've managed to basically force everyone to go along with their particular agenda. So in my book's title, The End of Gender, refers to our lack of understanding of gender due to science denial and the fact that we can't speak openly about the facts, basic facts like men and women being biologically different, that biology does play a role and that it's important, that if someone is attracted to women, they may not want to necessarily have sex with a woman with a penis, and that should be totally okay, and that should not be seen as hateful or transphobic. And I really think it's unfortunate because if everyone who was not on board with this said so vocally, I think it would be much more clear that this is not acceptable. But people are understandably afraid, and to see this happening to such a powerful woman, I think most people say, well, if she's not safe from this, what chance do I have in speaking up and keeping my job and not being destroyed by these activists?
Unlike any other creature on this planet, human beings can learn and understand without having experienced. They can think themselves into other people's places. Of course, this is a power like my brand of fictional magic that is morally neutral. One might use such an ability to manipulate or control just as much as to understand or sympathize. If you choose to use your status and influence to raise your voice on behalf of those who have no voice, if you choose to identify not only with the powerful but with the powerless, if you retain the ability to imagine yourself into the lives of those who do not have your advantages, then it will not only be your proud families who celebrate your existence, but thousands and millions of people whose reality you have helped change. We do not need magic to transform our world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. We have the power to imagine better.